Hi everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, luckily this story didn't end tragically. But if you're a new parent, this had to send shivers right down your spine as like, what are you kidding me? So here in Ottawa, the average news in Ottawa is there was a fire or, nothing major usually happens. It's a very quiet city as far as real large crimes or anything like that is concerned. There's stuff going on, but it's not like some major cities in Canada or the United States. It's a very quiet, almost like government town kind of thing, low-keyed. Well, this weekend, someone tried to steal an 8-year-old baby. Sorry, an 8-day-old baby, not year, day-old baby. And there has to be something wrong with this person. This doesn't seem like it was a planned, this is like an organized thing that they do this. It seems like it looks like it's a lone person who came up with this scheme and idea and followed through. So let me tell you the scenario. A woman here in Ottawa, she was, expecting new moms, and like we do nowadays, especially during a pandemic, right? Where you can't visit your relatives, you can't have people over, your friends aren't allowed in, you're stay-at-home orders. Well, you start looking online, and she joined some other new mom Facebook group online, and she made friends online. I know people myself that are in Mommy and Me classes and Mommy and Me Facebook pages. It's a thing that we do nowadays in the modern era. Especially when you're a younger person, you join these kind of groups, right? Here, this is kind of like a chat group here on YouTube where we get together and we just talk about different issues and things like that, right? So she joined this Facebook page group and she interacted with a bunch of people, and in this chat group, she started talking to this one woman, and who seemed to be very involved in the group and everything. She's nice, seems nice enough and everything. Then she gave birth 8 days ago. And on Friday, after she returned home, the woman contacted her on the Facebook page and congratulated her and said she wanted congratulations, and you know what? The group has a gift for you. We want to, can I drop it off to you? She came over on Friday, she met with the woman and handed her the gift, and then left and congratulated. Everything seemed okay, right? Oh, thank you. I got a gift. Everything's good. It's beautiful. And then on Sunday, the woman returned. And when the woman answered the door, the other woman burst through the door and sprayed them with bear repellent. And if you've ever seen bear repellent, it's a lot stronger than pepper spray. Let's just put it that way. It'll incapacitate you real quick. And grab the baby. Grab the 8-day-old baby. Now, luckily, the mother had raised enough noise and that neighbors heard, and one of the neighbors tracked down the woman who was running away with the baby and detained her until the police showed up. Paramedics checked the baby, the mother, they're both fine, they're both doing well, very relieved. But the crazy thing is, and the reason I said that this doesn't seem to be like a group organized thing, how child snatching and kidnapping rings, and you hear all that kind of stuff, right? is because the woman used her actual name in the Facebook page and her actual contact information. Like, she didn't try and like, her actual picture and her actual name is on Facebook. It's really her. It matches her ID and her fingerprints. That's kind of like, how did you think that was going to go? Did you think that was you're just going to get away with that? Or worse, what were your intentions with that 8-day-old baby? Was it to kidnap the baby? Was it to hold it for ransom? Was it to cause harm? Because you're a psycho. And you are a psycho. That woman is a psycho and should never see the light of day again. But this was planned and methodical. She joined Facebook new mommy groups, participated in it, kept a pretense of being friendly and talking to people and gaining trust and confidence, and then launched her plan into action, waiting for her opportunity, waiting for that person to give her an address, give her a location, see a baby in the Facebook page. Look, I had my baby, everybody, and bingo. It set the plan in motion for this psychopath. And as a grandparent and a father, that is the scariest thing. To think that you can, because I trust everybody. I'm a very trusting person. I've given out my home address here on YouTube to people. Before I had my mailbox that I can do an actual address to now. And, people knew where I live. I've met people where people have said, hey, we know you're going on this cruise in Vancouver. Would you like to meet for breakfast? And I'll go meet that person for breakfast. Because I'm a trusting person. And it just makes you think how methodical this person was in an attempt to do harm to another human being. Or worse, harm to your newborn baby that's only 8 days old. That is scary. And I just wanted to put this out just to make sure that everybody out there, keep your senses out there. Trust everybody, but be prepared. You know what I mean? Don't look at everybody with suspicion. That's not what I'm trying to say. But always keep your senses. It's like, look for the scam artist, right? Look for that person. If you hear a phone call and somebody's saying that your mother or your grandchild or your daughter's in trouble, your best friend's in trouble and need money, your radar goes off. Your internal voice goes off and might say, something's wrong here. Should I trust this person, right? When you go buy a used car, first thing in your mind is, you're not going to trust this person. When you hear a politician talk, they have an ulterior motive. They're just trying to convince you of something for votes. You know what I mean? Keep your senses and always beware. Because if you were thinking a new mommy Facebook group seems so innocent and absolutely could have turned into the biggest tragic story in Ottawa in years. And I'm only glad that the story turned out the way it did for this mother and her new baby. And I hope that we never see that woman ever again.